The United States have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
And here's Yamal. That looks a cracking ball. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. Pedro Porro. And he's got his cross in. Clears it away. Cucurella. Zubimendi. Succumbs to the pressure. Musa. And it's where? And that is as far as they're going to go. Musa. Nice physical challenge. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And he's there to clear it. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Yamal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That has been cut short. Merino. Howson. Zubimendi. Cucurella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cucurella proves just a little bit too strong. Pulisic, oh, good spread. And here's McKennie, crossed into the middle. And the shot! Ware concedes a free kick for that. Keeper's got good distance on that. McKennie. Balogun. Pulisic. Played out to the right. Musa. Out to the right. McKennie. Now it's McKennie. McKennie. Up he goes! Merino. Subimendi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The Normal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Pedri. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Nico Williams. Played into space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Musa. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. McKennie. McKennie. He is just caressing the ball. Pedri. Yamal. The Normal. Merino. Moved on forwards.
Well, it's very much the start we expected. There is a sizable gulf in quality between the two sides.
Howson has a look and plays it forward.
Nico Williams really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pulisic. That's good play. Pulisic delivers. Howson gets it clear. The United States have reclaimed it. Pulisic. Musa. Driving forward. Now it's Oyarzabal. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Subimendi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
And it's played forward. And here's Nico Williams. In comes the corner. Richards with the clearance. Referee's given a throw. In once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Danger averted for now. That's really well manoeuvred. Pulisic, and it's lofted through here. He's found the way through. McKennie was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Cleared without complication. Subimendi. Played back in. Howson. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Merino. Played into space out wide. Clears it away. And it's Merino. And he's there to clear it. What a throw in. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. And he's there to get it away. Nice control. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pulisic. And that's been won straight back. And here's McKennie.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Richards. Oyarzabal. And here's Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. That's very neat. And here's Oyarzabal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared away. Brilliantly cut out. Carter Vickers. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Proves too strong. Pedri. And that's a... Oyarzabal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Balogun going full steam ahead down the left flank. Balogun keeps his foot on the gas. Aimed in towards the centre. Yamal. Subimendi. Pedri. Nico Williams. McKennie. Oh, well measured. Now it's Balogun. Balogun unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Merino. Lenormand. And it's McKennie. Richards. Aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's a nice ball. McKennie. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's hoisted clear. Pedro Porro.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedri. Cucurella. Lobbed in behind. That's going to go a long way. Zubimendi, gently done. The referee has given a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Cucurella. Zubimendi. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. And a chance!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
McKennie. Balogun looking to get on the end of this. McKennie. Musa done delicately. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Cucurella gets it away. Chooses to go back. Pulisic. Oh, crack. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pulisic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Robinson with the short one. Oh, he's played it in low. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. Cucurella. Howson. Lenormand shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Marino. Pedro Porro. Played towards the other side. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Very nicely done. Oyarzabal. Now that's a fine challenge. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri. Ware wins the duel this time. Ware did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McKennie picks it up out wide. Balogun looking to run onto it. Lenormand. Merino. Cucurella. Lenormand forwards and with intent. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedro Porro. Merino. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Yamal, that's a delicate pass. Williams. Williams' cross. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oyarzabal brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Robinson. And it's Ware. Ware. That's an imaginative pass. There's no flag. Pulisic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Merino. And here's Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, good take. Can he finish? Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oyarzabal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pulisic. Where? Nice interception, well timed. Cucurella, aim forwards. Pedri. Spain desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Clearly not happy with that. And it's McKennie. Balogun. Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Hangs in a cross. Pedro Porro gets rid without sophistication. They've played it short. That's the throw. Robinson. Musa. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Where? Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Where really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Deftly away. And it's Robinson. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. The normal. Merino. Zubimendi. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Richards. Musa. Where? Picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. He came in hard, very hard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal, gently done. Out to the left it goes. McKennie. Now it's Pulisic. And it's McKennie. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Now it's McKennie. Incoming delivery. Can he deliver? Balogun. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a good ball. Great chance! Richards. Pulisic. Musa. Now it's Where. The message, Musa is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Howson getting this one clear. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro chooses to go cross-field. And it's played forward. And here's Pedri. Pulisic. Richards, gently done. Pulisic. Pulisic, played out towards the right wing. Balogun, chance for a shot! That is Musa. Now it's Ware. Ware gets a cross in. Howson. Moved on forwards. Ball's gone out of play. Yamal. Pedri. Pedro Porro picks it up now. Big chance! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Porro. Merino. Pedri. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there. Chance, surely!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
The United States can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for United States. Number 19. Coming on the field is number 20.
And here's Yamal! Robinson. Where? That is Musa. Over to the left. Cross in. Howson gets it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now this could be a chance.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Pulisic. Robinson. Pulisic. He's having a shot! And he's straight offside. Unai Simon sends that a long way. Richards.
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Richards. McKennie. Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Yamal. Pedri. Pedri played out to the left flank. Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Where chips it through. Pedro Porro. Receives it in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Howson. Merino. Lenormand forwards and with intent. Defending was strong and firm. Zubimendi. Merino. Oyarzabal. Carter Vickers. McKennie. Musa. Where? Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Robinson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Cucurella. Zubimendi. Cucurella played with finesse. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. Where? McKennie. Musa. That's really well manoeuvred. McKennie. Pedri. Merino. Yamal. Merino. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Spread out to the left. That has found him in acres of space. Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Richards. Carter Vickers. Musa. Where? Musa. Pulisic. Out to the left it goes. Musa. And here's Pulisic. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lenormand gets good distance on it. Zubimendi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zubimendi. The United States still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Richards shifted upfield. Nico Williams. Lenormand. Pedri. Lenormand. Over to the left. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Cucurella. Williams. Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pulisic. Musa. Robinson. Now it's Weah. That is lovely. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's hoisted clear. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Howson. Physical challenge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Yamal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, that's neat. Pedri. Pedri played out to the left flank. Delivered across. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Merino. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Zubimendi. Pulisic. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oyarzabal! Oh, they could be caught out here. And they've got a throw. Yamal. There's the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Pulisic. McKennie with the delivery. And tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Howson attempts a clearance. He's in, surely! McKennie, and he's gone backward here. And it's McKennie. Oh, nice touch. Oyarzábal given the lift of his goal. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Can he get onto this? Oyarzábal is flagged offside. Zubimendi. Howson, aim forwards. McKennie. Thinks one through. He can get that clear. Tries to get it clear. Oh, such a clever touch. The ball goes in. Howson with the clearance. McKennie. And here's Pulisic. So who's he picking out? Lenormand attempts a clearance. Robinson. And he's heaved it away. Nico Williams. Moved on forwards. Zubimendi. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. McKennie. Musa. Robinson. And it's Ware. Back into the middle. Pulisic spread out to the left. Pedri getting this one clear. There are a few waiting for it. Musa. Robinson, and that's aimed into the middle. The United States can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
That'll be a throw-in. McKennie. Will play through for the wide man. Cucurella can get it clear. Yamal. Lenormand. Merino. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro, forwards and with intent. And that was very necessary. Cucurella. Zubimendi. Howson. Robinson cuts it out. Musa. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. McKennie. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Robinson. Oyarzabal. Played out wide. Yamal. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Real chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Musa. Carter Vickers. Robinson. 75 minutes played. Lofted upfield. Merino. And it's Pedri. Howson shifted upfield.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's in space and looking for options. McKennie, oh, good spread. He's cut it out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's McKennie. That's really well cleared. Oh, sweet feet. Musa.
The United States really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Yamal. Now, where's he looking? And here's Yamal. Played into space out wide. That's tidy. Merino. Play chance! He should have put that one away. Showing good feet. A chance to play it in. Here comes the cross. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Robinson plays it short. Richards. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. So, and he shoots! They've scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
United States. After 81 minutes is number 22.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Pedro Porro. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedro Porro. Merino. Howson. Out to the right. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Carter Vickers. Musa. Richards, played out towards the right wing. And it's McKennie. McKennie. Great work on the overlap.
The United States really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Richards. Carter Vickers. Musa. Musa, gently done. Now it's Yamal. Yamal done delicately.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he latch on to this? Mikel Oyarzabal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Merino. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good spread. Pedro Porro. Now here's the delivery.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Moved on forwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Richards. McKennie. here's Pulisic. And shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Robinson goes short. Played in with... Header! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Lenormand shifted upfield. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's picked out the run. Williams. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hoisted in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Merino. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Robinson. This is it then, now or never. That's good play. Now it's Musa. Might be danger here. Pulisic! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
United States.
The United States complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. A famous win, all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. The United States leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn to the screen for information provided by